Okay, so there's been a little change in plans. Instead of doing the Anju Cafe side quest, which we're probably not even prepared for anyway, we're gonna do this. This is just a small little thing that will get us another mask, and this one's actually quite useful. You'll see in a few moments. Now, what happens is the lady gets robbed, and it's your job to stop the thief by punching him. Since I no longer have the sword, I cannot slash him. So, Goron Punch works just as well. Just note of caution: do not hit him with a bow and arrow, or with an arrow, I guess, or else he will blow up, die, and you will not be able to get the mask. And yes, he does die. So that's like a little Easter egg if you want to see that, but we're not going to waste our time with that. We're just going to go ahead and save her and get the Blast Mask. As you might be able to guess, the Blast Mask acts as a bomb. The only thing is, it hurts you when you use it. To circumvent this, just raise your shield and the Blast Mask will do no damage to you, somehow. But it does have a little recharge period, but it's still useful in case you reset time and you have no bombs and you need to get somewhere right away. So, definitely useful. But I don't think I use it that much, to be honest. But it's there in case you need it. Anyway, we're still on a tight schedule, even though we decided not to do the Andrew Caffey thing. So, have to hurry over to Romani Ranch. And prepare ourselves for the incoming invasion. Now, some things to keep in mind. Your primary weapon here is going to be the bow and arrow, so make sure it's full, and preferably get the biggest quiver possible. I only have the large quiver, not the largest, but that will suffice, I guess. You can you can also do it without any upgrade quiver, but you know, the bigger quiver you have, the easier it's going to be. There's Romani. She's going to help us by sitting in the barn doing absolutely nothing. And yes, she did say they come from behind the barn, so that's one thing you definitely want to look out for. So, if your quiver's full, there's no need to obviously fill it. Whatever you do, do not break this crate I'm standing on. It contains, I think, 30 arrows, so you can use that when you need it. And there's also a patch of grass behind the barn that also has a few arrows, should you need it. Anyway, now, depending on how good you are, you can do this either with time flowing normally, or you could slow down time. Obviously, with time flowing normally, they're going to move faster, which will give you, obviously, more trouble. If you start to feel overwhelmed at any point, just slow down time, and that will slow down the aliens. Now, as you can probably see on the map, there are dots indicating where the aliens are at, which is very useful. Incredibly useful, and that was the thing I mentioned earlier. So, yeah, personally, I just recommend you stand on top of the crate and pick them off as they get somewhat close. And again, if you start to feel overwhelmed, just slow down time, and again, the aliens will become slower. And I think you only have to survive until 5 o'clock. I'm not sure on that one. So far, so good. That alien got a little too close for comfort. Out of arrows, time to refill, and I guess it's past 5. Oh, well. Was that 5:15? Let's just say it's 5:15. So yeah, you have to survive until 5:15, which wasn't too bad at all. So doing that will net you another bottle, and it opens up uh, another side quest. This side quest can be completed at 6 starting on the second night. So yeah, the start of the second night is when you can complete this quest. Just show up at Romani Ranch, and there should be a gigantic wagon there. Talk to Romani's sister. I can't remember her name off the top of my head right now. She'll invite you along, and then I'll start that quest. And we will get to that a little bit later. For now, we're going to pick up our upgraded sword in a few moments, because it's not the second day yet. Arrows at the moon. Woo! Done on the second day. 48 hours remain. So we can pick up the razor sword. I honestly think this sword looks really cool. Unfortunately, you can only use it 100 times, which kind of sucks. Anyway, if you have the gold dust, just give it to them, and they'll upgrade your sword again. Jeez, they'll upgrade your sword again for free. Whip out your gold dust. So, we're gonna have to go one more day without a sword. So, oh yes, because we got the blast mask and saved the old lady, the bomb shop will now have an upgraded bomb bag that we can pick up for 90 rupees. The biggest bomb bag, you can only obtain, I think, for 200 rupees, and you have to have the Goron mask. Because if you know the business scrub side quest with all the land title deeds, the Deku scrub, or the business scrub that lives in the mountains, will sell the biggest bomb bag for your current bomb bag and a pile of rupees. And again, I believe it's 200, but don't quote me on that. Oh, and if you're not sure what I'm doing right now, I'm picking up... Dang it! I'm picking up a red potion And you might be asking why, because the reason is we need it to get another mask. Personally, I don't use potions a lot, but in this case, for the side quest, yeah, I'll pick up a potion. Hi. So in order to get this mask, you need, obviously, the red potion and the Lens of Truth, which we already got. And you also need Epona, so you should pretty much have the Lens of Truth anyway, but, you know, whatever. Now, to get this mask, you need to head into the Icana area, which is the 4th area, but we're not going to actually enter it, we're just going to get sort of close to it. You'll see what I mean. We don't even have the items to enter Icana proper yet. Those bomb shoes, you don't have to worry about while you're on Epona. As you can see, they blow up and you don't take any damage. But I'm sure Epona's not enjoying that too much. Anyway, this circle of rocks is your destination. Hop off and whip out your Lens of Truth. And the red potion, I guess. And a soldier will appear. Which is kind of odd. So he wants something to feel better. We give him the red potion. He feels better. He thinks. So, there's a stone mask.